Hello everybody, Blue Devil Red Devil here, and today we're playing Farming Simulator, and you just watch me set up this stuff so you can enjoy it. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so I decided I was going to set that stuff up. I didn't feel like talking while doing it because I really didn't have much to talk about. So this episode is just going to be us doing the hay, get that done, and be on our way. I know before I said I was going to use the John Deere baler. I tested it on my uh, my save file where I modified it to have ultimate money. Um, it doesn't work anymore. So I don't know what went wrong. Either save corruption or game got updated since when I found it a while ago. And when I mean a while ago, I mean I think I found that in 2016. So yeah, a while ago. So yeah, the mod is not working at all anymore. So I don't know what to say about it. Besides, okay. I don't know what to do about it. When it bails, the bales are invisible and you can't interact with them. The wagon is supposed to hook up to the baler. It doesn't hook up anymore. And the wagon's supposed to automatically collect everything that comes out of the baler. I don't know if it's doing that, even if it was able to be connected, because the bales are invisible. I can't see them. So I'm not too sure. We're just gonna have to overlook it for now. We're just gonna have to get rid of the John Deere baler and the old wagon for now, because there's literally nothing I can do. I could probably try to locate someone that knows how to mod it and try to fix it, but that costs. I don't want to pay anyone because I don't have the money for it. And at the end of the day, I have so many more mods I want to mess with. It'd be faster and simpler just to move on and to say it's a mod that looks pretty for now. So yeah, it's there now. It's just a lawn ornament. And I think after this sale, once we go ahead and plant everything, go through the harvest again, when we sell off that crop, I think what I'm going to do is get rid of a bunch of the equipment and try to get new ones. Because here's the thing, here's a thing. I've had a mod installed since the beginning of this play. It's a money modified mod. I never used it. Simply all I had to do is hit the plus and minus button on the keyboard right next to delete, well, not delete, but backspace, and it will it'll grant me, I think it's 100,000, 10,000 one way, and minus and plus. So it'll give me or take away. I've only grabbed it. I only put the mod in there just in case stuff went wrong, and say I bought an item and the mod decided it didn't want to give it to me. I can try to recuperate from it. But at this point, I'm thinking maybe after the sale, just hit the plus button once. Yeah, I'll just see. Let's just see. So if I hit plus, uh-oh. It's not working. Huh. Are my mod's breaking? I'm thinking the mods are breaking. That mod's not working. Lovely. Well, I might end up not. Great. There goes that plan. Oh boy. Well, like I said, if we'll go, we'll go with the original plan. If I don't start making a lot of monies after after my birthday in June, I think I said before the end of next year, but I think I might as well move it to my birthday in June. When I do my 12-hour or 24-hour live stream, or try to again. I think what I'm going to do is on my birthday, just go ahead and go through and collect all the gold coins on the map. That will give me $1 million, and we can continue, because at some point, yeah, this whole running these old mods are nice and stuff. I do want to move on to the new farming simulator. I feel like I'm missing out. I miss all of 2019, all of the, what was it, 22, and now I'm missing out on 25. Mainly because I've been playing this. I'm also wondering, maybe it won't do that money thing if I'm at minus. But you know what? There's one way to find out, isn't there? Got a quick check. Hold on. Let's see if the model works. Normal. Blah 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 blah. It's a good way for me to find out the mod is working. No. So plus. And I stopped the recording. Whoopsie. Yeah, it's not working. I don't remember this map too well. Okay. Okay. That one's there. The one that allowed me to have a secondary bank system. Did I take it out by accident? Oh, right there. Money cheat. Oh, it's F11, F12. Oh. What was I thinking minus? Well, we learned. But F12 is also take photo. God damn it. Ah, that's gonna be annoying. Let's get back to tractor. Let's see. The fuck? It went back to frickin'. That was weird. Yeah, sorry, I had to call. So yeah. We could put ourselves out of the hole. That's enough to maybe buy some equipment. Uh, Thinking about it, maybe a tractor. Just to replace one of them. Especially that one that slides around and sucks gas like there's no tomorrow. That's one of the ones I would think about replacing immediately. I'm tired of it. And also I would like to look at some of the other tractors I have in this mod pack. So yeah, there's other mods. And I have an entire folder with additional mods that you guys haven't even seen before. So yeah, it isn't like we're low on mods. The whole premise of this series was to show off mods in the first place, especially these older mods. As soon as I'm done with this, I need to edit this video, get it uploaded, then edit video for my other YouTube channel, which is annoying. So I have to edit 2 videos at once this time. With me being sick, I fell behind with the other YouTube channel. And because I don't know if many people actually watch this channel or not. I'm gonna see if it will make my other channel grow slightly by only naming that channel once on this channel in this video right now. It is No Farm Farmer. All I do is I go around to tractor pulls and record them. That's it. Old-fashioned engines and stuff is one of my hobbies. So is actual farming, but I don't do much of that right now, anymore right now. So farming in real life, farming in games, playing video games. I have many hobbies, but I try to keep them separated. What's the point of mixing them? Sometimes some of the hobbyists, the people within the hobbies, don't like each other, so Yeah, keep it separated. It's fine. So that's no farm farmer. Yeah, so if anyone watches to this point, we'll see if that makes the channel grow. And if you do come from this channel, those who follow on that one, hold on, I need a cough. Leave a comment on that channel. Simply, hello every pony, and that's not normal hello. I spell it HELLOW, like hollow, like Halloween, and then every pony. Some people might get confused, but I'll just tell them it's trolls. And technically, yes, I'm trolling myself, so I don't care. I won't let you get in trouble. Or, well, I can try not to let any of you guys get in trouble. If people flag your stuff beyond my control, I don't think I can actually stop it. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Do what you want. If you want to troll me by going to my own other channels doing it, go ahead. And if you get in trouble, send me a message. I'll go message YouTube and go, hey, I told them to do it. And it's my own channel, so I don't know. Do what your heart desires. And since we're on the internet, I know what most of your hearts desire. Trolling. Because I'm the man of the people. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. Am I? I don't know. Yeah, what do I tell you? Just did a whole session of D&D before starting this. See, that's another hobby. I don't tell any of the people I do, old engines, steam engines, from steam engines to gasoline to diesel. Tell any of them that I do video games. I don't tell them because, for one, they haven't asked, and two, who cares? When I go talk to those guys, I'm talking to them about the engines and farming and stuff. When I go hang out with bronies, we talk about dumb internet videos and video games. There might be a correlation between my online hobby and some of the stuff, some of the other stuff. I'm just thinking there's a lot of correlation between a lot of the things I like and the hobbies I deal with. The hobbies I'm in. Interesting. The correlations. I'm just gonna look like Charlie from sunny Philadelphia. There's correlations here, everywhere. There's small connections. Trust me, they're here. They're everywhere. Oh, okay. Yeah, as soon as we're done with this, we'll go grab the other tractor. And then rake this all up. Grab the next tractor, bale it, grab the next tractor, and collect and sell bales. And I would love to have something like this in real life. Something like this in real life. That way I don't have to have a rake, a tedder. I can just have one thing to do everything. That would be lovely. And it's easy to transport down the road. Man. I think I might, you know what? Maybe one of these days when I get the supplies together, because I'm planning on doing more stuff on that other channel than tractor pulls. One of them is I would like to make different farm equipment for the smaller farmers. Also doing dumb stuff on the farm. Like I would like to do some engine repairs and stuff. One of the things I would like to do is do some of the like old roadkill and Top Gear style stupid stuff. Like buy this car for $500 and drive it 200 miles. Stuff like that. Buy a car for 1,000, try to drive it 1,000. 500 away from me, 500 miles back. See if it makes it. Okay. Need the rake. Reason why I'm using this tractor. Now this is raking, even though that one's bigger. I can simply turn it on and off. Makes life so much better. It won't take much longer to do this, but that's fine. We're all fine here. Like, one of the things I would like to do is visit the four corners of the lower 48s. The most eastern, the most west, the most north, and the most southern points of the lower 48s. And I'd like to do it with a vehicle for less than $1,500. That's a lot of driving. But I think it would be doable. First off, go from Lubeck, Maine, which is the most eastern point of the lower 48s, and which is unique to me because it is the birthplace of my grandfather, my mother, my grandmother, and my two aunts on my mom's side. So their whole family's from Lubeck, Maine. I'm not gonna say their names because no, they still have family there, so no. But I've never been there, so that would be nice to go visit. And then go from there, head straight down the coast, head straight down to Key West, Florida. Then from Key West, Florida, straight up across the country into the Midwest up to, I think it's Minnesota, to the most northern point. And then head on another V diagonal straight to California, to the most western part. Yeah, let's start right here. split this in half. And then make it all the way back to Rochester, New York, and then, I don't know, throw the car in the backyard and never think about it again. Isn't that what Top Gear and Roadkill do? Oh, if I do something like that, it would have to be something comfortable. Something where I can drive that many miles and not have to worry about comfort. I don't care about if the engine's any good or not. I just care about comfort. Because if the engine breaks down and I have to constantly work on it, that's stuff I can show. And along the way, I would like to stop off at different YouTubers' shops, car shops, and say hi. Because I can think of a couple in the Midwest that I know of. Junkyard Dates is one of them. I would love to go to their shops, just say hi, or even if they're not there, just take a picture in front of their garage door. Just go simply up to the garage door, knock, and if no one answers, take a picture while holding their hoodie that I bought, and then leave. If I do something like that, it's not that I met them, but I'm been close enough to say hello if they were home. It's like that meme with her godparents. This is the photograph if I had one. This is the photograph where I shook his hand if I had one. God damn it. There it goes. Not stuck anymore. I would like to meet up with Pole Barn Garage. There's a couple farming YouTubers in the Midwest I would like to meet up with. There's also Thunderhead 286 that's in the Midwest as well. That's another car YouTuber. When it comes to farming stuff, if I'm heading up towards Minnesota to the tip of Minnesota, that bumps itself into Canada. There is the if I'm going that way, there is How Farms Work. How Farms Work, Larson Farm, Sunny Farms, and Cole the Corn Star Farm. If I'm heading over towards California, if I don't have to go maybe crosswise, I can go across and then down. I can swing over into Montana and go visit the Walkers and the people from Grindhard. I don't know where Grindhard is, but with a little bit of effort I can probably find out where they are. But I bet if I just swing by Idaho and just go, hey, I'm here on doing a roadkill Top Gear thing and I would like to just say hi, I bet those guys would come around and say hi. They seem like one of those type of people that would either invite me to their shop just to say hi, or either come meet me and just drive alongside me as I continue my way through their state. It seems like one of those cool type of people. They seem like cool cats. Now I can only think of uh, Ethan with like 1950s greaser look. Got the blue jean pants, the blue jean coat, the white shirt, especially with those welding goggles he's been using. I'm gonna have to bail that so I can deal with this other half. So let's just drive this over here. Park this over here, then bail that real fast. I can deal with this. And you know what? Let's see. Looks like I missed a piece there. I'm tedding. Oh well. If I know the walkers, you know what? I'm saying this stuff, but I don't know them. But what I can see by the walker's attitude, it seems like one of those people that would love to say hi to their fans, just for an opportunity to shoot the bowling ball cannon. I would love to make one of those bowling ball cannons, but even though I live in the middle of nowhere in New York, I do live close enough to where if I shot something like that, I would still hit the neighbor's house. And to be honest, when I was truck driving, the Northwest is one of the places I haven't been to. Yeah, I've mentioned it before. The states I haven't been to on this side of the on the east side of Mississippi are Maine, Rhode Island, and Florida. I guess you can call this side of I guess you can say this side of Louisiana too, I guess. Louisiana on this side, or is it on the other side? I don't know. I've been through Mississippi, but only a corner of it. A corner of it when I was going into Alabama. So if you want to call that going through into Alabama, I guess. I literally went from Arkansas. No, was it Tennessee? I went through one of the states into Alabama, and within 2 hours I was out in or into Mississippi through the corner and into Alabama on a diagonal angle, as I was heading up to the northern part of Alabama to go pick up steel. Oh, I don't know. On the western part of the Mississippi River, the states I haven't been to are would be Nebraska. I drove through Nebraska without realizing I was in Nebraska, so I'm not considering that Nebraska. Because I drove through a corner of Nebraska, kind of like with Mississippi, but I didn't realize I was going through Nebraska until I looked back when I stopped that night. So, then, Wyoming, Utah, Oregon, Montana, Idaho, and, Washington. So yeah, there was 11 states. So let's see. Rhode Island, Maine, Florida, Louisiana, brain fart, Washington, Oregon, Colorado, Wyoming. No, I've been to, god damn it, I've been through, okay, fuck. This is gonna annoy me.
Gaming. Today we're talking about Obsidian's
What the
latest
fuck?
RPG.
It's actually
Why was all those YouTube channels up? How did I exit off of them earlier? Oh, you know why? There was a freaking update, that's why. Even though I exited off of them, it went to the last save of the cloud. Well, that doesn't really help with all the save points. Okay, so Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Washington, Nebraska, Louisiana, Florida, yeah, and then Rhode Island and Maine. Yeah. All right, I'm not capturing my desktop footage anymore. Whoops, you guys didn't even see any of that. Oh well. I was looking up at Google Maps. Oh yeah, those 11 states. I got, yeah, one of the things that happened to this game is I can't capture it right from, I can't capture it from, desktop screen. And my microphone is, oh no, I guess it's not blaring. But if I go ahead and do this, now I do desktop capture, which I usually do to capture everything else, and launch game. Oh, it's capturing. It's just not capturing any footage, which is so annoying. Turn that off, turn game capture on. Give it a minute and boom, it captures game. Life sucks at times. Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I want to wrap this up, but I'm not forcing myself to wrap it up, be done with it. It's becoming an old game. The hardware for this game is becoming out of date. and I've been having more and more problems with it. So sooner or later, I'm just gonna have to cut my losses and be done with this. But I'm gonna keep it going as long as possible. Giggity. Now, what that means is pretty much as long as I'm able to play this game and until we're done with this map where we farm every inch of it and we can do every field in wheat, every field in barley, then canola, then corn, then potatoes, sugar beets. Once we do all that and we have every single field harvested all once, we'll have every single crop. And by that time, I'm just going to convert all the grass into fields, or maybe just leave them. I don't know. But by that time, once we do that, we're done. We have conquered the map. I'm hoping by that time we'll have every single mod gone through. Then I don't ever have to worry about it. Is that a good way to deal with it? Maybe not. But it's the way I'm going to deal with it. And only then will I move on. I'm hoping either by my birthday, if I don't start making money, just hit that button to increase the amount of money I have by 100,000. Just once will give me enough. So if I do that, so by the time my birthday comes around in June, I would have to at least have my money in the positive. So I'm not fighting it. Use that money to buy the new vehicles. Yeah, buy a new tractor, maybe a new a new combine harvester. Because right now we're down to one left instead of two. Which is going to make stuff harder. Make us have more time. All it's going to do is make me have to harvest more with less time. Now we have to do corn. We have to do all the crops, and instead of having two different combines to where I can hire off one to let it go while I do the other fields. I have to waste time by transferring heads, moving combine across the map. It will be a pain. But it will be better because right now, the combine we have now, do the grain. We went from a 3,000 bushel tank on that combine to a one that now has 1,300 bushel tank, which means it will be so much faster. Take a sip. And if you're wondering what I'm drinking right now, I'm drinking juicy juice, banana strawberry. or strawberry banana. It is good. There's only a few juice flavors I like, and this is one of them. One of the other ones is strawberry kiwi, strawberry watermelon, which is a very good flavor to have in late summer when it's very hot. So yeah. I know one of the vehicles we need to buy right away is right. Oh, whoops. I'm so used to the new farming simulator where when you click on it you can look at it. But this thing. We need this for the silage. It's literally the only way I can get silage unless I buy something like that. But look at the price difference. 36,000, 189,000. Yeah. So once that silage pit is full, we have to deal with that. And I know I'll make plenty of money once we deal with that. Oops. Yep. Do this and then go do the other field. And then time to bail. And I think because it's been almost 40 minutes, we'll quickly bail and then bail the fuck on out of here. Yeah. Because I still need to edit 2 videos and get them both uploaded so they're both out by 10 o'clock tomorrow. And it is 4:34 right now. That tractor won't turn sharply as it would in real life. The reason why this hangs like this is because when it's hooked up like that, you can actually turn this side very, very sharp. You can get this bar right up against this fender, and you can pretty much pivot the entire thing. You don't have to make that turn like that. Don't have to back up. Unfortunately, this game, it won't let you do that. Especially if you have a narrow front end tractor. Oh my gosh. I know some farmers, they actually take their pin or their drawbar and put an extended drawbar so it sticks out farther. It's a little bit thicker metal, but by doing that, you can actually get this to turn even sharper. Delicious. And since the heat is starting to come back, the heat temperature, I like banana because of the It gets warm, my body sweats, and when I sweat, I start getting bad cramps. Only because you're losing water, and when you lose water, your muscles can't energize itself better. You need that liquid H2O to get your body back into shape. And mainly to stop your body from cramping. Because you need the correct levels of water and electrolytes, which is a fancy word for salt. It's just salt. But with the correct levels in your body, you can prevent your body from cramping. As long as you stretch and work the muscles properly as well. But don't forget that part. Remember to work your bodies out. Stretch them. Remember to reach down and touch toes. And every morning, when you get out of bed, stretch, reach down. Now I have the hiccups. Reach down, touch toes. Feel like I'm gonna have a hard time doing this one. Unbailing. I'm giving you good life advice because it's from someone that is used to doing hay bales from the back of the wagon. And I mean actual physical hay baling, where you stood on wagon and grabbed bale from baler to stack it, or walk the fields and pick up the bales off the ground after baler gone through. You need to keep your body in shape and limber. If not, oh my gosh, will your body protest everything you do. That 90-pound bale will feel like it's a ton. And yes, I worked with a farmer that would bale his bales between 90 to 115 pounds. I hated every moment of it. That's why I like dealing with the woman down the road that deals with goats. She can't pick up those heavy bales, so she set up her baler to bale bales at around 60 pounds, which is heavenly compared to those 90-pound bales. But she can't get up and off the wagons, the hay wagons, so her method is dropping the bales on the ground and then going around with a car trailer and picking them up. Which takes much longer, but it's better on her. Because I forget what it's called, but she has a disease where her bones, even though she's only a few years older than I am, her joints and bones are starting to become brittle. So she tries to do farming, but tries to do everything the most easiest way possible. Which is saying a lot, because farming, no matter how easy you try, is not easy. Just ask Millennium Farmer. Ooh, I don't think I mentioned him earlier. That's another one in the Midwest. Millennium Farmer. Uh, he's been, I don't know, I haven't watched last year's planting, but he's been trying to use a new high-speed planter, and when it works amazingly. But my God, the amount of videos I was watching, not last year, but the year before, and the year before that, and I think the first time he used it was the year before that one. Um, so yeah, the amount of times where he's just had videos of him trying to work it, trying to make it work, trying to make it work, and either he had to give up on using the thing or just move on is outstanding. I don't understand if it's not working that well. What's the point? By the time you get someone to come out there and help you fix it, help try to fix out all the kinks and stuff, you could have half that field done with a normal planter. Hell, put a 2-row planter on my John Deere B, and I can get about a quarter of that field done before you're even ready to start planting with that thing. But I think he got it close to being done. So, or close to get it working the way he wants. Last time I was watching him. Because I only watch these guys only during harvest and planting. And last year, I found a couple new channels and I kind of got hooked to just watching their stuff for a while. To the point where by the time, I got out of watching people do harvest, I only watch half the farmers I usually watch. Which is, okay. But still, I wanted to watch those I'm used to watching. Oh well. Just means I get to watch more this spring when they're planting. Yeah. Which is in a few months. Which, to be honest, I think the people on the Midwest are already starting to plant. They plant much earlier than we do. We plant in middle of May to middle of June. And some of those people plant beginning of April. Oh yeah, that's a huge difference. I know some places in the country they should already start planting because it should be much warmer for them right now than anywhere here. But I don't know, this year's been awfully cold all over the place. I'll tell you, if any you notice from the beginning of the video, the small pallet. Must have been a car going by. I thought I saw a flashlight on our property, but it must have been a car going by. But yeah. What was I on about? I don't remember. I'm gonna go do Baylor. Just because I'm getting tired. And I need to get this done. Baylor. Including one of the things I would like to do is get rid of these small bales and get into the bigger balers. I got some old looking round balers which I would like to mess with. Especially, let's see, baler. This one, that one looks interesting. I got this one. Okay, the other one. All right, the other one was broken. I had to remove it because in testing it decided it wasn't going to pick up bale. It wasn't going to pick up the grass anymore. Uh, Not this sound, but the sound of an old New Holland baler. The ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. I don't know, something about it says it's a nice, smooth, mechanical rhythm that really just sounds nice. Here we go. Slow me down slightly. The bales don't come out of there flying. But I wouldn't mind going over to Europe and looking at an old baler like this. Because there's only one type of baler in the United States that did weird bales, and that would be the John Deere, which came, the original John Deere balers. They look like the normal balers that most people have nowadays, but instead of the bale coming out of the back, it would come out the side. And I have been looking at one of those balers on Marketplace. It's down in Pennsylvania. Down in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Dracula's vacation spot. The other Transylvania. Pennsylvania. The other Transylvania. No, but seriously, Pennsylvania's a nice state. I like the mountains. The Blue Ridge Mountain Pass is pretty good. And if it comes out to it, and a zombie apocalypse does happen, that's where I'm heading. Why is that? Because there's a mountain pass along the highway, and I do believe it's Highway 70 or 75. I don't remember, but the way it is you go through a tunnel and you drive, and then you come out of the tunnel into a valley where there's a mountain on the, I want to say it's the northwest, and then there's another mountain behind in front of you that's in the southeast direction. So there's just like, you go through the tunnel, you come out of the tunnel, you're in a valley, you go back through another tunnel to go through, and then you come out and you're on the other side of two mountains that were just run parallel with each other. I do believe it's just called the Blue Ridge Mountain Pass, and that would be the perfect place to build a survivable base against the zombies. Mainly because you can build two sealed off spots with both tunnels. Then if you wanted to, you can make another tunnel by hand to tunnel between the two tunnels underneath underneath the road. And because you're in a nice mountain valley, you will get all the snow melt off, so you can make ponds and stuff in the valley to collect rainwater. So you will have a perfect supply of fresh water if you wanted to. And then you can go with the Japan method of rice farming, but do it with the crops that we have around here, and do tier farming on the mountainside. You can do soybeans and vegetables just like that with those tier step rice farming right here in those mountains. Have to steal some goats from some farmers, and boom, you got the perfect spot for goats and chickens. You can just live in a nice valley forever. Why did I think about this? When you're a truck driver, you have a lot of time to just think about anything. It's one of those things where when I was going across the country, it's like if something happens, if the Third World War breaks out or zombie apocalypse, have I found a place that's pretty good to go disappear into and hide? Yes. Yes, I have. I found many places that would be perfect. Perfect, dependable, and reasonable spots to go to. It's like if World War III breaks out and the United States collapses, there's a perfect place to go to. It's just outside of Chicago. It's right after if you're heading on 80, just outside of Chicago. Well, Actually, it's not near Chicago, but nearby. Um, there's a quarry that the highway passes through, well, over. That would be a perfect place to build a resistance because it's an open pit. It would not be that hard to gather material from Chicago or any of the two major cities nearby. I do believe the state capital of, is it Indiana or Illinois? That's right there. No, it would be Illinois. The one of the major cities in the center of Indiana, not Indiana, Illinois, is right there as well. So you could easily go ahead and grab materials to make a roof over the entire thing, secure it, make a dome, and just cover it with dirt and make it look like the mine has never been there. And then you have two gigantic spaces to operate out of. Because what they did was you dug two mine pits going down on either side of the highway and then made tunnels underneath the highway to get between the two pits. So technically it's a natural earth bridge. So yeah. And I wanted to make this episode short, but this episode's gonna be long. Because I already accidentally cut the video in half when trying to get the money mod to work. It means I actually have to edit ML. Well, that's why I like this series. If I set up just correctly, I can hit start, do the video, hit stop, go into the edit, throw the ending part of my videos up, the little Minecraft end of the end with the little music. I can just throw that up, be done with it, and move on. There's something I've been meaning to look at. It's how to do the click on next video, click on previous, and click on next video. I would like to get that set up. I need to watch a video on how to do that. I think that would be a nice addition to my YouTube channel. Learning how to do that stuff. Yeah. Oh, don't. Yeah, boo. I've also been looking at, what is it? I forget what it's called. It's a talking image, is I think is what it's called. It's where you can put in the corner of your video, and anytime you talk, it moves or light up. I was just thinking about doing my logo where every time I talk, the horns and the red and blue part of the horns and the eyes light up slightly. But I want to make it transparent so all you see is the outline for the eyes and the horns and the colors. I think I got it set up somewhat. Hold on a second. Yeah, you can see it right here. Doesn't look that bad. I can make it small, put it like in the corner, say like right here. Boom. That would look nice. And then you can see where I'm talking. Imagine the blue and the red lighting up every time I talk. I'm just planning on doing something like that. I don't even know if that came in. I'm hoping it did. I just need to find someone that can animate the image or help me set that up. I don't want to become a VTuber because that's too much fucking work. I'd rather be a it's just a embodied voice. But for some videos that might work, like sending videos and stuff. For this, an embodied voice that does like a daily blog kind of thing, absolutely fine. I don't have any plans on doing something like that in here, not at all. But I was thinking maybe when I do live streams and stuff, or when I record with friends, that way you know when I'm talking and when they're not. Oh, well, you know when I'm talking and when they're talking. I'm talking when it's light up, and when they're talking, it's not lighting up. I think it's called PNG YouTubing, is I think the proper term for it. But I think this is what I'm gonna call it. And then I will just finish up the baling, the raking, and then next week we will pick up with the collecting. So for now, I have been Blue Devil Red Devil. And if you like what you see and you want to see more of it, remember to like, subscribe, comment, blah blah blah. Or do or not, do whatever you want, I don't care. But yeah, I will see you all in hell. See ya.